And I think we need to really have this as a national conversation. Because back in the day, when this happened, it was news. And that was one person. None of us knew more than 3 people who underwent this at any one time. Never more than 3. And they were ridiculed all over. And I'm talking about teen pregnancies. I want to throw your figure at you. Listen to this. 13,000 teens get pregnant every year in Kilifi County. Every year. 13,000. I want you to think of putting 13,000 people together. What kind of space you'll need. And I want us to go right down to parenting. School holidays. You're not monitoring them as much as you'd want. When they're in school, you know they are subject to rules and regulations. Here, now they're on holiday. 13,000 teens get pregnant every year in Kilifi County. That is one county. Back in the day, when you had someone who was pregnant as a teenager, it was news. The only place it didn't go was TV. And no one knew more than 2 or 3 people who were pregnant when they were teenagers. How has it become the norm now? And I want you, if you're a parent, to tell me your fears and what you're doing about it. And if you're a parent of a teen who's part of the statistics, I want to hear from you. How do you deal with it? Because this is crazy. 13,000 per year? And the crazy thing is, the people responsible, fellow students, teachers, again our subject yesterday, border riders. There's got to be something we can do. This is not 44 or 21 or 63. This is 13,000 every year in one county. Now, if that's Kilifi, I want you to step back and take an overview of the entire country to see where we are. If that's Kilifi alone.
It's a national disaster.
But we don't realize it as a national disaster. That's the crazy thing about it.
What you're not counting are the mothers. These are young mothers. So ukiweka the children plus the mothers,
kiao,
multiply times 3 years, sini Kasarani imejaa. Hiyo ni Kasarani.
Schools are on holiday. Monitoring is not as effective as it is when they're in school. So what are you doing about it as a parent with a teenager? And now with the added drama of them being exposed to social media. This is a conversation that if we don't have now, it'll just blow up on our faces like we can't believe.
Let me be honest with you as a parent.
Please do.
Wazazi wako na pressure ya maisha. It's not that they cannot parent, but just managing everything is becoming very difficult.
So what do we say? We say it's okay. Let this happen.
Say it's okay.
Then, so don't give me the pressure thing. I get it.
Hapa unajieka kwa maombi because really you can only do so much as a parent, because hizi simu wako nazo tu simu, the peer pressure is more than ever before. Do
you know, you keep defending parents, and sometimes I get it. I know there's pressure, but there's some things you just can't excuse. Do we then say, because parents are faced with all this pressure, it's okay?
They also need help.
Do we say it's okay? Seriously, as a nation, do we say parents are under so much pressure, so with this kind of statistics, it's okay? Tuombewe. Do you have a daughter who's just about to get into her teens, or who's a teen? Where is she now? It's now 8:18. Where is she?
Wajua sio kama kitambo ulikuwa unawafungia kwa nyumba.
Yeah, but then you see, I agree.
Kakirushwa kwa babati.
You see, the problem is you're not giving me a solution. You're the parent. These things are happening. You can't say before it was not like that. Yes, now today it's like this. Then what?
First of all, we need prayers for parents. Anyway,
and
we
then
need prayers
because God help all parents in Kenya. Amen.
We
then
are competing with the outside. So
no. Okay, here is your prayer. God help every prayer in Kenya. Amen. Then
we need support
from who?
From everyone, from government. Anyway. Because hatuwezi shindana na hii mambo ya simu.
Do you know, I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
We cannot
listening to you.
We cannot fight. You know, zamani ilikuwa KBC wakionyesha ile kipindi ya.
So are you saying that your hands are tied? Tell me that. Just say it now.
They are not tied. We don't know what to hold. Zamani KBC ilikuwa inaonyesha kipindi inaitwa aje, hili baniwa na President Moi. What was it? Tushauriane. Because of one scene of kissing. Sasa hapa hii tuna KBC kama milioni ngapi hapa in form of social media. Sasa muzazi anafaa kushindana na hiyo. Unaona ile pressure tu. Wachana na mambo ya kununua nyanya shilingi 10 hapa sasa hii. Wachana hata na pressure ya KRA. Wachana hata na pressure ya hakuna kazi. I'm talking about hii jinamizi. You have a teenager kwa nyumba kana shida kwa simu, anajua hiyo simu more than you. Are you seeing that problem? Are you seeing where we are coming from?
You see, don't give me a problem, give me a solution. So what? Fine, there's all this pressure, so what? She's got access to social media, then what? Then
tuko na shida
kubwa na si ya nguo. 0711-046105 is my number. Alex Somari, I need you to call in.
You are
or send your number to me via DM because you've worked in the Kilifi area. I'd like more details about that.
You are asking parents for a solution. Already wanna pressure could deal with that.
Okay, hold on. So who's going to provide the solution? Strangers walking on the streets? Strangers walking on the street. It's your daughter, not my daughter.
We need concerted effort from all quarters. First of all,
it's your daughter, not my daughter.
The parents need counseling at this point. Because at our pressure,
if parents keep shifting the blame, who's gonna own the problem? 0711-046105 is my number. Give me a call because we need to discuss. We are not gonna sweep this one under the carpet.
You're gonna kill these parents, I'm sure. How are you gonna kill them?
I'm not killing them. Look, it's their daughters. It's your daughter. It's not my daughter.
Pressure.
What do you do?
That's
so, yes, there's that pressure and there's KRA and there's everyone, but it's your daughter. You're going home to her. Then 0711-046105 is my number. Let's talk. Want to contribute via SMS? I want to hear from you. My short code is 22494. Let's hook up on social media, on my fan page on Facebook. My Twitter handles at It's Mine Kegeni Classic 105 Kenya.
Kwa mimba na mtoto wako shule moja. So where even do you start as a parent?
Why are you asking me? You're the parent, not me. Talking about this statistic here, each and every year, 13,000 girls, teens, get pregnant in Kilifi every single year. That's Kilifi alone. One county out of 47. If you stand back and look at the overall picture, you're going to die of a heart attack. Now my question is, what are we doing about it? Kids are on holiday now. They're not being as supervised as they were when they were in school. So what are you doing as a parent? They're now exposed to social media and dating sites and porn sites. Let's call a fact, a spade a spade. So as a parent, as you sit there right now, what is the magnitude of your responsibility? If you've got a child who's 11, 12, or into their teens, should we say parents are under pressure and therefore haidhuru? Is that what you're saying? Haidhuru? Alex Omari, I got your number. I'm going to be giving you a call in a while. Thank you so much for sharing it with me. Samuel Musioma Geteri says via Twitter, why blame teens for pregnancies when adults romp in public? Good question. Moshangi Vincent is saying the problem with these teens is that they want to live beyond their means, and also some parents have failed to take up their roles. Carol Kong is saying teenage girls are a total influence to each other. They pick up bad habits from other girls, and probably you had a decent, humble daughter, then she grows horns, and then you see trouble settling in the house. Were there no signs? That's my question. Simon M. Mine is saying today the parents are too busy at work, teachers are irresponsible, most of the churches are after money, meaning that the society is rotten. Our tomorrow is being seriously destroyed by us, and this is the cause. Felix Soteno Agola, you're saying parents are pressured, but they should create time to talk to their children against bad vices like sexual immorality. Just the talk can save a teenage pregnancy. Nimeamua, good morning. You're saying, assuming the child visits her peers during holidays, how do you monitor what she's exposed to? Good question. Kaviti Stella, you're saying with the high rise of teenage pregnancies in Kilifi, raises an alarm that sex is happening. Let's face it, it's the ABC of teaching too much help. Do we start advocating for safe sex? Perhaps there might be a change. Dan Patrick is saying it's time parents stop making themselves too busy for the family. Parents should talk to their kids about everything, or else that 13,000 will multiply. Molimu did the math. Over 3 years, that's Kasarani absolutely jam-packed. So then what?
Good morning.
Yes.
Very interesting topic.
Yeah.
So my take is two things.
Yeah.
Number one, if a kid has not been raised well, so from age, let's say from age 3 going upwards, that's when values are being instilled. So if we mess up there as parents, then we've lost the plot. It's a bit difficult to start training and giving discipline to a toy who is going 12, 13,
Yeah.
Number two, so this is a challenge to the parents.
Yeah.
Number two, I like the way Muslims take toys over the holidays to Siji, Madarasa, nini. I think a number of Christians have started doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Going for holidays and holiday tuitions and churches where values are being instilled. Parents need to do that so that the kids don't get idle. Their mind should not be idle. I think that is the most important thing for me. Thanks.
Okay, thank you very much. That's a very interesting point there. Hello.
How are you, Maina?
I'm fine.
There's a very big problem, my friend. And I think everything is being fueled by the parents and the environment. Because if you go to most schools, you find a parent wants the child to look sexy. For what? A parent wants the child to have nice hair. They want them to dress sexily. They even modify the uniform.
They even modify the uniform.
They modify the uniform so that the child looks sexy. How does that work? Are they going to look sexy or going to school? Some of them even want them to wear lipstick. Yeah?
Okay.
They're competing on having modern kids, sexy kids. Yeah? And then they come here complaining. When the teachers try to discipline kids, they don't allow them. It's complaining all over. Oh, Macheng said this, So how will the children end up? And they don't know anything. They're just relying on the pressures they have on what they see on television, what they think is cool, They're the people buy them the phone.
That's true.
So parenting is a mess in Kenya right now. Children are being brought up by, mboches. Parents are busy looking for money. They don't even care what happens to their kids. So we need to reevaluate ourselves and society.
Okay.
Look at television right now, the things being aired. Look at 10 over 10, Willis Raburu's 10 over 10. What the hell are those? Even if it is 10 p.m. Some of these kids don't sleep as early as they think. How will you tell a Form 3 students to stop watching 10 over 10, actually?
You can't.
How?
You can't.
Yeah? And they air nudity, nonsense. We need to stop joking, Bana. Good morning.
Morning to you. Wow. True? You're saying they've got those phones. You buy them those phones as parents. Because your child cannot come home with a mobile phone that you did not buy and you let them keep it. So you buy the phone, You buy the data, you buy the airtime, you buy them those clothes that hug their skin. So what do we do?
You know what? Kama mzazi, wacha nisimame hapa kando kwa kuta munipige mawe vile mnataka kutupiga. Nobody seems to understand where the parents are coming from.
But do you understand the magnitude of your responsibility? That's my question.
When you start saying we are doing nothing and all you're doing is blaming parents. Yeah?
Okay, who should we blame?
And I've told you right here, Maina. No,
let me ask you. Who should we blame? No, see, then you answer me. Who should we blame?
We need help, all of us.
Oh, you need help from where? See, you say then, we give you that help.
From the government, the church.
Okay, hold on. What do you want the government to do?
More education. You know, they censor what they need to censor. You know, we need help. You cannot start asking, blaming us now. At the same time, unataka tukupatie solution. As parents. Na pesa ile tuko nayo ni mingi. No parent anataka kuona mtoto wake akiwa na mimba.
You went and had each and every year 13,000 teenagers get pregnant in Kilifi County alone. Back in the day, if someone was pregnant as a teenager, my goodness, it was news for the whole neighborhood. You couldn't even talk to her. It's like shikisha you ha mimba. Kiao. What happened? How did we move from that to 13,000 in one county every year? It's scary. But there's someone who's dropped the ball here. Question is, who is it? Is it government? Is it the wider society? Is it parents? Just go to your tweets, Charles Miney, saying, it's almost never too early to discuss teenage pregnancy with your kids. The earlier they understand it, the better. Felix Otieno Agola, you're saying don't leave your kids to society. All that society does is judge, and society is a very bad judge. The government can't help either. By the way, how is the government going to help you bring up your child? Your child is your responsibility. Kennedy Kisorio, good morning. Saying parents play some roles in this teen pregnancy. They see it coming and they can't stop it. And that's just the thing, bro. Kennedy, how do they see it and do nothing about it? I can't get that. Soilo Boy, good morning, saying, I solely blame the parents because they no longer discipline their kids, all in the name of Kababa and Kamam. Gone are the days you'd find a kid doing wrong and you beat them because you'd go to jail nowadays. Hey, it's heavy, but I'm sorry. We gotta discuss it. Good morning.
Morning.
Yes.
Unajua nini? Sisi tukiwa wadogo, kina kushosho, kina auntie walikuwa wanatushauri.
Yes.
Na wasichana tulikuwa tunatembeleana.
Yeah.
So we could talk and discuss these things.
Yeah.
Sasa mwenye anawafunza siku hizi ni TV.
Yeah.
Mwenye anawafunza siku hizi anaona kissing. Sisi tulikuwa tukiona kissing tunajificha na tunacheka.
Yeah.
But nowadays is normal. Sasa ile kitu kiko.
Yeah.
Kama mzazi.
Yeah.
Ukitrust your sister.
Yeah.
Your sister anampeleka kwa lesbianism.
Kwa
lesbianism. Aya, ukitrust mjomba.
Yeah.
Yeye ndio anamfundisha.
Yeah.
Sasa sisi wenyewe ni tuchukue jukumu. Sisi wenyewe kama mzazi.
Yeah.
Si wakati ule atikuongea hivi vitu ni tabia mbaya.
Yeah.
You should let mtoto wa miaka 7 sasa anajua mtoto anazaliwa si kununuliwa.
That's true.
Mtoto zamani si tunaitanga ng'ong'onyi crown body.
Yeah.
Mama yetu alikuwa anatuambia ati hiyo ndio inapeana mtoto.
Yeah.
But nowadays msista yangu alikamwambia na mbona tumbo yako ilikuwa kubwa.
Yenyewe.
So they know these things.
Yeah.
Na saa zile unaona mtoto yako anaanza kuelewa.
Yeah.
Unaanza kumfunza. Let your child learn from you.
Yeah.
Na ajue hii vitu, na unajua zamani tulikuwa tunadanganya hiyo ni tabia mbaya.
Yes.
Unamwambia ni mbaya.
Na
wewe mwenyewe huko na yako unajifunika naye.
Yes.
So next time yeye atazijaribu. So tell them the truth. Time will come when these things will be there.
Yeah.
Lakini saa hii vumilia because these are the consequences.
These are the consequences.
Sasa wazazi tukianza kusema ati utaongea na mtoto ni tabia mbaya, akipata mimba ndio utajua ni tabia mbaya. Asante Maina.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, my dear. Can I hear an amen? Hello.
Good morning, Maina.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Now, one thing, there was an article I read some time back.
Yeah.
And it was instilling, actually this is a parent who was going to agree the secret of the family.
Yeah.
Okay, the brother was a doctor and the father was a pilot.
Yeah.
They were all busy. They were all chasing their career.
Yeah.
Now, so they leave their kids with their nanny.
Yeah.
And the uncle. So for almost 6 months, they noticed, okay, the children wanted attention from them, but they don't give them because they come home tired and they want to rest. So one day, they found out that both the sister and the brother are sleeping together.
Yeah.
Then, after sleeping together, the daughter got pregnant.
From her brother?
Yes. And they checked out that pregnancy.
Yeah.
So now when they were being questioned about that, he said, okay, I love my sister because you don't want us to get to play around with our friends. So what do? When we want attention from you, you people are always busy. So the next thing, this girl gets pregnant again.
Again from the brother?
Yes. Then they remove the pregnancy. But in the process, the girl dies. So they tell the boy not to tell anyone because that is a secret of the family. It should not move out of the family. So the boy decides, okay, I will kill myself because I love my sister. So at the end of the day, the boy gets admitted in hospital. So he gets to hospital, he dies in the ICU. So the guilt conscience killed the husband, and now the mother came out and spoken about it. Now my concern is now the teenagers nowadays. If you look at them, they are exposed to so much to the world. Especially now, you can get a kid as little as 3-year-old using a mobile phone, accessing YouTube. Now you wonder, why would a parent give a 3-year-old phone